Hi guys, this is Rahul with MySmartPrice.com, and as you can see today I have the Lenovo Vibe Shot here with me. This phone was launched 2-3 days ago by Lenovo in India. So this is going to be an unboxing video of the Vibe Shot. And before we go ahead and open up this box, I'll just run you through the brief specifications of the phone. As you can see, it comes in a nice packaging with the Vibe brand name embossed on the box. On the back we have the specifications of the phone mentioned here. So I'll just briefly run you through the specs. So this phone is of course powered by Android. The version is Android 5.1.1 with Lenovo's Vibe UI. The processor is a 64-bit Qualcomm Snapdragon 615. This is the second generation 615 chip, which is running at 1.7 GHz. It is an octa-core chip. The display is a 5-inch panel which is having full HD resolution. This translates into a PPI density of around 400. The internal memory on this phone is 32 GB, which can be expanded using microSD card slot. It has a microSD card slot, so you can expand the memory further. We also have 3 GB of RAM, which is impressive, and up to 128 GB of microSD card is supported. The camera is of course the highlight of this phone. We have a 16 megapixel rear camera which supports optical image stabilization and has a BSI sensor. It is also having a 6-element lens, and we also have a front camera which can take 8 megapixel fixed focus images. And moving on to the battery, we are talking about a 3000 mAh battery, and which is non-removable. It is embedded within the phone. And finally, about the SIM card, this is a dual SIM device with support for LTE and Indian 4G bands. So let us go ahead and open up this box. I have already removed the seal that came with the phone, so I'll just open it up quickly. Let me just keep that aside for the moment. So inside we have the documentation here. This comes with the documentation. So we have the quick start guide, and this I believe are the warranty documents. So we also have the SIM ejector tool here. Moving on, we have the charging cable here. This is the USB cable, and so this is a flat type cable, so it won't entangle easily. We also have the in-ear earphones. So this is the in-ear type, and it does not come with extra pair of earbuds. And finally we have the charging adapter here. So this is a Lenovo branded charging adapter with a rating of 1.5 amperes. So that is what we get inside the box. So this is what the phone looks like. Like I already mentioned, this phone comes with this case. So I'm unsure if the retail version of the phone also comes with this case, but this case is actually quite flimsy, so you might want to replace it with something more sturdier. So moving on to the phone, this is what the device looks like. So we have the screen protector on the display, so I'll just remove it. So this is what the phone looks like. So just I'll just briefly run you through the physical aspects of the Lenovo Vibe Shot. At the top of the device we have the 8 megapixel camera here. We also have the earpiece. This is the 5-inch front display. I am unsure if there are capacitive buttons here. We'll have to power on the device to figure that out. So this is the full HD 5-inch display. On the right side we have the volume rocker keys here, and this is the power button. We also have the camera mode toggle button over here. This is the dedicated button using which you can toggle the camera mode from standard to the pro mode, and we also have the dedicated camera button over here. Moving on to the bottom, we have the twin speaker grills over here. I am unsure if they are stereo speakers, but we'll confirm that in the final review. We also have the micro USB port for charging. On the edge of the bottom we have the lanyard jack here, where you can attach a lanyard, and this is the micro SD card slot here on the left side, and we also have the twin SIM card slots over here, both will need to be accessed by using the SIM ejector tool that is provided. At the top we have the 3.5 mm audio jack. This seems to be a wedge for the antenna, and this is the secondary microphone. Moving on to the back, we have a glossy back finish, a twin tone back finish at the back, which is actually quite classy looking, and we also have the Lenovo branding here. The highlight is of course the 16 megapixel 6 element lens laden camera. We also have a 3 element flash here, so this 3 tone flash, so this is the world's first 3 tone flash on a camera phone. We also have the laser autofocus feature over here, which Lenovo terms the IR autofocus. So it promises fast autofocus times. So that is what the phone looks like and the physical aspects of the phone are. Let us go ahead and power on this device for the first time. So we are on the setup screen now. So this is what it looks like. There is no SIM card right now, so I'll just move ahead. The language selection has English India. I'll select English India and next. So finally we are on the home screen. This is what the home screen of the Vibe Shot looks like. So if you have been using a Lenovo device in the past, this user interface is quite familiar to you. So let us quickly go ahead and check out the settings menu and find out the Android version of the phone that this runs. So the Android version is 5.1.1 as confirmed by me earlier. So this is running Android 5.1.1 Lollipop. Let us check out the internal memory capacity. So I'll go to storage, and out of the 32 GB of internal memory we have around 24.39 GB, as you can see here. And of course you can add amount of further memory using an SD card. So this has an SD card slot. You can add up to 128 GB. I will also quickly run you through the camera menu settings. So this is the camera UI that the phone runs. So I'll quickly run you through the settings that we have here. So we have this, the camera seems to be in the Pro mode right now. So this is the exposure. You can compensate your exposure using this toggle over here. Then we have this. This is the ISO settings. You can choose your ISO settings by using this slider. Finally, we have the exposure settings over here, and this seems to be the focus mode. We have complete autofocus, the manual. This is auto, and this is infinite focus. We also have the white balance settings over here, auto, incandescent, a hell lot of options over here. This is the flash toggle, and this also gets a couple of modes. A pro mode, which is currently it is currently in the Pro mode. We also have panorama, nightscape, artistic HDR, blur background, wide selfie, and golden ears. So this is the video recording menu of the Lenovo Vibe Shot. So you can the video option is not available in the Pro mode. So if you toggle back to the Pro mode, the video option disappears. So you'll have to toggle it back to the auto mode for you to enable the video mode. So as far as the video mode is concerned, in the settings we have full HD support, HD, and the standard resolution. So that's what the video option looks like. This is what the camera menu looks like. I'll just quickly move on to the front camera. So at the front we also have this is the beauty mode, so using which you can slide and control the beauty effect, the intensity of the beauty effect. You also have a couple of options over here: photo mirror, a snap mode, the photo quality can be changed, the aspect ratio can also be changed, a fill light option is also available. So this is the video recording using the front camera. That was a quick look at the Lenovo Vibe Shot, which was launched recently by Lenovo in India. Now this phone is available both online and offline, and it is not being sold through a flash sales mechanism. So you can go ahead and buy this phone from a Lenovo store or a branded Lenovo branded outlet. You can also buy this phone directly from Lenovo from their website. The price of this phone is around 25,000 right now. which seems to be a decent price for a phone of this caliber and feature set. We will be of course taking a detailed look at this phone in the days to come when we have the detailed review of this phone. In case you have any queries and questions regarding this phone, please let us know in the comment section below. This is Rahul Srinivas signing off for MySmartPrice.com. Thanks a lot.